Shalom. First and foremost, I give all praises, all glory, and honor to YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, QADASH. Second, I want to give double honor to the Apostle Ellis GreatMillstone, who rule well. And third, I want to say Shalom, Mahabal, Yashai, Sharala, to for like this push the truth to the four corners of the earth. Alright. This topic is just gonna be through the spirit, man. And I'm just gonna hop right into the scriptures. I'll decide what I want to name it afterward. Okay. So let's see, man. Calm, man. But basically, in its truth, man, it's gonna seem as though the things we say are tells into these people, man. Fairy tales, dreams, man. Things that could not be, man. Because when we speak that the Lord is a living power, man. That he's not a dead power, man. That the Lord is a living power, man. You see what I'm saying? That he rose, man. And they think that the Lord, you know, that he's died, man. That he's not a living power, man. You see what I'm saying? That's just really what they believe, man. So they say that their God is Caesar, so to speak, man. Literally, man. Cesare Borgia, man. So, and its truth is gonna sound like what we say is it's nonsense. It's crazy, man. Things that we speak, you know, are necessarily honestly they're not of this world, man. Because this world is it's darkness, man. It's gross darkness. It's nothing but wickedness, man. And what we say is the exact opposite. So when we preach a message of a world to come or what's to come, man, it's gonna be something that appears evil or appears dark because they see in the dark, man. They grow up in the dark, and when you shine light, it reflects upon light is how you see a reflection, man. And they're groping at the walls at noonday, man. And these walls, man, they're really mirrors, man. And when we shine a light on what they do, they're forced to see the reflection, because you can't see a reflection without light, man. And when they're forced to see the reflection, it causes them to bug out, man. It causes them to hate us, man. And it's just like, we know you hate us, man. I mean, it's no wonder. It's no mystery, you know. But you hate the Lord too, man. And we could honestly give we could care less if you like us or don't like us, man. Because what's gonna happen is gonna happen, whether it be by our hands or another prophet's hands, you know. It's gonna come to pass, man. The Lord's gonna do it. It's his will, man, that this place be destroyed, man. And these people, they love destruction. That's why they constantly go for the things that are of this world, man. See what I'm saying? That's why they constantly come up against us, man. Because what we preach is we hate the things that are defiled. We hate seeing the grass have to struggle to come up through the concrete, you know. We hate seeing the animals in captivity. We hate seeing our people bugged out, you know. We hate having to wake up, breathing in this polluted as air. Seeing Esau on top, you know what I'm saying? The so-called white man. You know, seeing our people on bottom, you know, you Negroes, Latinos, and Hispanics, you know, and Native Americans. You see what I'm saying? And we're just getting real sick of it, man. So it's getting to the point where we don't care anymore. We gotta do what we gotta do. And after a certain point of being in a fire for so long, it's like, hey, man, it's gonna happen, man. You can't straddle the fence, because guess what? When you straddle the fence and it's truth, what happens, man? Because you gotta remember, when you straddle the fence, you holding on to the fence, yo. And eventually your fingers and your toes, they're gonna give out, man. You're gonna get weak. You see what I'm saying? And eventually you got to let go of the fence, man. You see? You can't straddle the fence for too long. It's one or the other, man. So let me just hop into the scriptures, man. Let's see. Let's see. Let me just get this one. I'm gonna start off with Amos 9:9. It says, "For lo, I will command, I will sift the house of Israel among all nations, like as corn is sifted in a sieve, yet not the least grain shall fall upon the earth." God, man. It says, "And the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, which say that the evil shall not overtake nor prevail us. In that day will I rise up the tabernacles of David that is fallen, and close up the breaches thereof. I will raise up his ruins, and I will build it as the days of old. They that may possess the remnant of Edom, that they may possess the remnant of Edom, and all the heathen which are called by my name, saith the Lord, that have done this. Behold, the days come that the plowman shall, saith the Lord, that the plowman shall overtake the reaper, and the treader of grapes, him that soweth seeds. And the mountains shall drop sweet wine, and all the hills shall melt. Melt. And I will bring again the captivity of my people Israel, and they shall build the waste cities and inhabit them. They shall plant vineyards and drink the wine thereof. They shall also make gardens and eat the fruit thereof. And I will plant them upon their land, and they shall no more be pulled out of their lands, which I have given them, saith the Lord thy power." But I read all the way down just to get the context. But my point in that one is verse 9. It says, "And lo, I will command thee, I will sift the house of Israel among all nations." And in this truth, man, when we get pulled out of here, the Lord is going to sift us, man. See what I'm saying? He has to sift the elect from all this BS that's going on, man, in this world, man. And how a sift works is basically the holes are going to be the appropriate size for the material that's being sifted, man. And in this case, it's a river, man. We're that gold that's in the river stream, man. And that river, that water that's flowing over us is just living water, man. You see? And when the Lord's ready, and when the gold's been washed off, so to speak, of all that dirt, because in this world our righteousness is at filthy rags, man. That's one of the worst things about being in this world is being in these vessels, man, these chains of darkness, man, and having to deal with going off all the time, man. But as long as we're in His truth, man, and we have that living water, and the Lord fills us with His Spirit, man, we have, guess what? We can fight the good fight of faith, and we have His faith, man, because we have the Spirit of prophecy, which gives us faith because it gives us confidence in the things to come, because the Lord showed us them from the beginning, man, and they're going to happen inevitably. You see what I'm saying? Because the Lord showed us these things from the beginning, you see, and these things become fables to those that don't understand that the Lord is risen, man. See? Because what happened when they moved the stone, man? They went in there and the Lord wasn't in there, man. It says that He was risen. Why? And the two angels came to meet Him and said, "Why do you look for the living among the dead, man?" I'm gonna get that scripture, but in this world, man, we're that living that's among the dead, man. You can't find a living among the dead. We're separated, you see? So you're not gonna be in this world, man. Why are you looking for the living among the dead, man? If you're looking for a man in the Lord, He's gonna be among the living, man. And this world is dead. You're not gonna find Him among this world, man. So if you're in this world, you're separating yourself from the brotherhood, man. And you're not looking to be sifted, man, because you can't be connected to things that are in this world, you know. Like, use the world as not abusing it, man. But guess what? Those, like I said, a sift is very specific and finute, or that's even a word, man. And you're gonna be sifted. But if you have things that are attached to you, you're not going to fit through the little holes, man. You see what I'm saying? You're not going to fit through that hole that's specifically designed, that gap that's made for you to space through that, man. It says, It's easier for a camel to fit through the needle of an eye than for a rich man to enter the kingdom. And basically, a rich man is a man that's been spoiled in a bad way, man, with the gifts of this world, man. You see what I'm saying? So you got to be able to fit through that needle, man. And a needle being a gateway, you see what I'm saying? You got to be able to fit through that needle. And the only way you're gonna fit for that needle is dropping all that stuff that's holding you back, man. You see what I'm saying? Now we, like I said, use this world. It's not abusing it, but as we get closer and closer, you're gonna notice that the spirit is gonna get on you more and more. Things that you could go to the left, the right with. You know what I'm saying? Don't abuse those two words, but as far as like things that you would do now, it's not acceptable anymore, man. As you level up your belts, those kicks would be those high kicks. You see what I'm saying? Liken as to Taekwondo, man. Those high kicks are those straight jabs. They used to be a little bit sloppy. You used to get away with it, but you'll notice that the Lord's tightening you up, man. You won't get away with it anymore, man. He'll jack you up, man. But it's all for righteousness' sake, man. But like I said, man, you're gonna have to be sifted, and you can't have this baggage on you while you're trying to be sifted, man, because you're not gonna fit, man. You can't come with all that, man. It's specifically tailor made so that you could slide through, you know, and save your household. But first work out your own salvation, man. So let me keep going, you know.